Yo, it's Ibetonme. Bungie finally responded to the cheating problem in Marathon with an official tweet from the dev team. The community clapped, Twitter went wild, and a lot of people are actually relieved. And Astrocross dropped a video on it. He showed the clips, he called it what it is. And yeah, he's right. The cheating in Marathon right now is starting to ruin the game. But here's what nobody is talking about yet. See, the response Bungie gave you, it has no timeline. The reporting system that they told you to use, yeah, it's broken by design. And the track record they're bringing into this promise, yeah, you knew this was coming. So I'm cutting the cap. Let's talk about what Bungie actually said and what they didn't say, and why this response, it all sounds good on paper, but it is not enough. So if you played ranked last week, you already know. Aimbots, wall hacks, speed hacks, players snapping on their heads like they're auditioning for the aimbot Olympics. So you're getting deleted instantly through walls, through smoke, through cover that should cover you. And Astrocross showed it on his stream. So you got high ranked lobbies filled with blatant cheaters, and you have streamers like iFrostbolt and DieFizzle calling this out publicly. So this isn't fringe, this isn't a few bad apples. See, this is ranked integrity collapsing. Here's why Marathon specifically gets wrecked harder than any other genre when cheating goes unchecked. See, you lose your gear. But in a regular shooter, say you get cheated on, you lose a match. You could queue in again. But in Marathon, a cheater wipes you and you lose everything you brought in. Your weapons, your mods, your entire session, gone. Hours of progression, one cheater. See, that's not frustration. That's genuinely punishing. So see, that's the kind of loss that makes players log off and not come back. This is one of the main reasons the Cycle Frontier extraction shooter didn't survive. See, that game is dead, it's gone, and cheating was a major factor. But when Bungie says they're on it, see, the stakes for getting this wrong is existential. Alright, so here's what Bungie said. Here's the tweet from the Marathon dev team. They admit cheating is a problem. They're tracking reports, they're banning accounts, they're improving detection. Also a zero tolerance policy, which that is a good start. And they also said coming down the line, they're going to have better reporting tools, more back-end detection, faster actions on report, also improvements to the anti-cheat system, which they are using the Battle Eye. See, that's a third-party anti-cheat, and they said they're working to expand it. And on paper, yeah, that sounds like a studio taking it seriously. But let me be very clear. None of that has a timeline. Not a single date, not a single by next week, or this patch, or this season, just it's coming. And they're working on it. Trust us. But players don't know when these fixes are gonna land, and until they do, every lobby is gonna feel like a coin flip. Now here's where it goes from a decent response to you're trolling yourself. See, Bungie told us to use the reporting system. So let's actually walk through how you report a cheater in Marathon right now. So you finish your run, someone was clearly walling the whole time, and you want to report them. So first, you have to exit the main menu, not from the death screen, not from the end of the match screen. So you have to go all the way back to the main menu just to access recent players, then you gotta find their name, then you have to report them. Except, what if their name used non-Latin characters, such as Japanese, Korean, Arabic, Cyrillic? Hell, it doesn't matter. The search won't find them. Players with over 140 hours in this game have confirmed this. So you literally cannot report them. See, the system fails at the lookup stage, and the in-game reporting itself, see, it's too basic. You can't attach clips, you can't add context. See, you just flag them and then fire it into the void. Here's the other thing. See, you never hear back from Bungie. No confirmation, no follow-up, no we've took action, nothing. Now, so yes, you could go to Bungie.com and report them. However, in both cases, currently reporting in Marathon right now feels like yelling into the void. Players have been saying this for weeks, and many players in the community have been saying there should be a report option as soon as you die, and I agree with that. However, that shouldn't be a feature that we have to request. See, that should be a basic expectation for a game in 2026. So just to make sure we're on track, Bungie told you to report cheaters. The system to do it is broken by design, and you get zero feedback when you try. Now here's why I can't just take that statement at face value, and this isn't cynical. This is just a pattern recognition. In July of 2025, Forbes reported that 70% of the top 100 clears of Destiny 2's Desert Perpetual contest raid were cheating. Not community estimates, not speculation. The top of the leaderboard, 70%. Now Bungie banned them eventually, But the competitive integrity of the mode, see, that was already gone. The leaderboard was tainted before the bans ever came. In Destiny 2 PvP, Trials of Osiris specifically has had active cheater issue for years. The community has been asking for better enforcement for a long time, and Bungie has been saying, we're working on it, just for as long. And I want to be real. See, this isn't me dunking on Bungie just to dunk. I want Marathon to be the game, because I know there are people on that team who actually care, but caring isn't the same thing as delivering. So words are free, ban numbers are proof. See, if Bungie wants the community to trust this response, post the numbers. Every ban wave, how many accounts, what categories. Make it transparent. See, the community will believe it when they can see the receipts, not when they read a tweet. So here's what actually needs to happen. Not wishes, but requirements. Number one, Bungie needs to fix the reporting flow first. See, before you announce zero tolerance, make sure players can actually complete a report without exiting to the main menu. A death screen report button is basic and it should have shipped with the game. Number two, visible ban feedback. See, when a player you report gets banned, see, tell the reporter. You don't have to name who it was that got banned, just a notification. Actions was taken against a player you reported. See, that single change makes reporting feel real instead of pointless. Number three, better in-game reporting with clip uploads. See, right now you can't attach evidence. You can't provide context. See, you fire a name into a form and hope. See, that's not a system. That is a suggestion box. Number four, communicate on a schedule. Not when it's bad enough that creators force your hand. I'm talking about weekly updates, numbers, progress. See, the silence between fires is where the trust dies. Number five, the long game. I'm talking about kernel level anti-cheat. Battle Eye is a start, but the genre standard for extraction shooters where real economic stakes needs to be Vanguard level. Talking about running a boot, hardware aware, not patchable by loading the cheat after the game client. And look, I know it's expensive. I know it's a lift. But you're building a live service extraction shooter. You don't get to half-step this. None of these five things are in the current statement. Now some might be coming, and I generally hope so. But right now, today, oh yeah, this response is PR. It's not progress. Now look, I want Marathon to survive. Extraction shooters with real stakes, real tension, see, that's the genre I've been waiting for some time now. But wanting something to succeed doesn't mean you give it a pass when it's not delivering. See, that's the whole point of this channel. And Astrocross called out the problem. He was right, and Bungie acknowledged it. And that's the first step. See, I'll give them that. They're not pretending it's fine, but acknowledging the problem and fixing the problem are two different things. And right now, the system they gave you to report cheaters doesn't work the way they're describing it. And the track record says promises take time to become results. And the players most affected are the extraction players losing real loot every single run. See, they don't have time. And that's not the players failing Bungie. That's Bungie failing the players. So drop me a comment. Do you actually trust the response after what we've seen from Destiny 2? And if you've been hit with cheaters in Marathon, tell me what happened. Let's build this case together. Also do me a favor. If this gave you something that other takes didn't, hey, hit that like and sub. It helps me more than you know. And I'm out. And if you do want to see more Marathon coverage, I would suggest you watch this playlist next. Also, don't forget to like and sub. You guys have a great day. And again, I am Ibetonme, and you should too. Peace.